Alright, welcome back. This is the optimization video for Westside Electrical. Now that we've finished building the site, we got to optimize it. So I've already connected it to the domain. I don't like to show that part because I like to keep their stuff kind of, I don't want y'all to know what our things are. So what I did is in Forced Evolution, another video on my channel, if you go to Evolution 6, connecting a domain to your custom coded website, that's where I show you how to connect it through GitHub to Netlify and how to put it on Google Domains, and we do analytics and all that. And I had to create separate accounts to do all that to show you guys. But I work from my work account. It's privacy. Can't have my work stuff out in the public like that. So this one I created separate accounts to do that on, and you can watch how to connect your domain there. So I'm going to close this out. Now this is our website, so what we need to do first is check page speed inside. Well, there it is. Enter a URL, and let's see what we got going on. I already know what the first 5 steps that I'm going to be doing are, but I just want to see how bad it is. And we wait and wait and wait. What? Oh, that was... Huh? My God. Wow, that's pretty dope. Oh, 98 already. Okay, so, man, I should easily hit 100 if I resize and compress all my images, do my heights and widths, and looks like we got some... Let's see, enormous network payloads, huh? Okay, yeah. We just gotta shoot. Yeah, this should be easy. All right. So first things first. On mobile, I like to do the heights and widths for mobile. So there's a reason I didn't do it as I was coding, and it's because I don't know what the final version is going to be. So we gotta go Control F. Let's find our image tags, and let's go to I think our first one's going to be up here. So okay, moons. Okay, yeah, these guys got it. They got their stuff. Height and width, good. So now our mobile menu, not good. That we're gonna have at 204 by 50. That one's done. And now what does it look like on desktop? 31978. Got it. And back to mobile. Our next one, I think it's going to be these guys. Alright, those are good, those are good. Our triangles. Car, here we go. This is 92 by 92. Copy that and do that for these guys. Okay, we got the lights. So you are coming in. Oh, dinner's done already? Ooh. Okay, let's just wrap this up. So, lights HD, that's going to be on light. You are 150 by 420. So light is going to be 150, 420, and then dark, rendered size 150 by 267. And we don't use the pixels. We don't use those. Is there anything in here? Nope. Because we have it here. We don't need to have it here.
I want to measure. You draw on top of your head on a wall. That means measure me.
Well, this isn't going to show up because this is display none. Okay, so that's fine.
Measure me. Come on.
What's up, bud?
Come measure me.
I gotta measure you?
Yeah.
How do I gotta measure you?
With a marker.
With a marker.
You have to draw on the wall.
Oh boy, these symbols. How big are y'all?
You measure yourself because that's what measure is called.
Got it. 33 by 7. Let's just give them all that. Man, we got a lot of y'all. Whoops. Yeah. All right, just a second. Dinner is ready. Okay, so these guys.
Measure me.
Hold on, bud. 80 by 80.
Do you want to measure me?
I want to measure you.
Come on.
All right, hold on. I gotta finish these height and widths. Okay, that's good, that's good. What's my next image? Triangles. That's an SVG, so nope. Alright, here's this reviews. Okay, so we got this. 94 by 20. Yeah, almost done. Okay. Jesus, how many more images do I have? This is my... Yeah. No. Yeah. Ryan, Thompson, over, operator. Okay, I think it's going to be this one. Yeah. 355, 467. And that's going to be the same deal for this one. Footer 84, 120. Anybody else? Oh, in our socials at 17. Okay, and that concludes the heights and widths. And I have another thing I'm going to add to these images that I don't think you know about, that I didn't know about until yesterday, honestly. So I'm going to go eat dinner, and then I'm going to come back with this enthralling cliffhanger for you. So another quick cut, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. It's been 2 days, because that's what happens when you have a family. And also, just a testament to the type of day it was today for me. I was actually I got 10 minutes into this video until I realized I wasn't recording. So I'm just going to go over what the heck I did. So that little secret that I was telling you guys about earlier, that was decoding async. That's what I'm adding. That's the special new thing I'm adding to all of my images, especially the ones above the fold in your landing section. Because basically what that is so I'm gonna read it from this resource over here. So the decoding async attribute will tell the browser that it's okay for the image decoding to be done at a later moment so that the browser can continue displaying content even if images are not fully loaded. So what async is doing is it allows the browser to continue rendering the rest of the page, and as soon as the image decoding is complete, the browser will update and place it into the viewport. And this is the preferred performance. So all of my images, they all have decoding async at the end of them, and that's what I recommend you start doing too. And the next thing that I did is, you'll see these images. I can't lazy load them because they're background images. But instead, I'm showing you a plugin that you can download. It is BeLazy, so belazy.js. This is from dinbrock.dk. Fantastic lazy loading for background images. So what we do first is we download the code. We literally copy all of this. We just copy it. And then I already created it. So we just create a new JavaScript file, paste it in here, and save it to your root directory with your app.js, which is right here. This is where our JS, BeLazy. So we save it. And then what we do, so I want to use how to use BeLazy. So we just copy this. So this loads the script and this initializes it. So we take these guys, copy them, and place them at the bottom of your footer, at the bottom of your body tag right here, with all of your other scripts. Okay, and now it's ready to go. So what you do is you add a class of BeLazy to the div that you will be having a background image on, and then you just copy and paste this data source. So let's go to the background images. This is it right here. So you just copy paste this, and you put that in the first opening bracket of your div. And what this data source is the file path of the image that you're going to be using as the background. Because what this will be doing is it will be adding the background image or a background attribute with the URL, and it's going to place this in the URL for you. And when you scroll down here, you'll notice in portfolio items, I removed these background URLs because we don't want it to load. We don't want it to load with a background. So we remove them and save. And I'm going to close this. I don't know why I have this open. And instead of loading the background image, this script, we put the class on it and we give it its data source. It will add it in for us with the image path. Remove these dots, we don't need them. It'll replace it with the image path that we have on the div. And that's it. So I'm going to delete this, and you'll notice it because these don't have the background images on them anymore, but they're still displaying. Like this is BeLazy. This is item 2. And you see right here up in its own little thing. It's not part of my CSS. It's doing its own thing. It's adding a background image, and it puts in the URL that I put up here. And one way to test this is if we scroll up, if we go to network, you'll see example. You see these images? This is everything that is loaded when you go to the network tab in your DevTools. This is everything that has been loaded, and you see example 1, 2, 3, and 4, which are these images. However, if we scroll up and we reload, you'll notice that there's no example image 1, 2, 3, and 4. They haven't been loaded yet because they're being lazy loaded. So you'll notice, let's now give some more room. You'll notice that this will change. Once I get close, there it is. There's one. And there they are. Example 1, 2, 3, and 4. They have just been lazy loaded. It's a miracle. So now you can lazy load your background images and save even more load times. Because I know that's probably, now that you can lazy load your HTML images, but now that you can also lazy load your background images, which is another source of lots of megabytes to have to download and serve up. If you don't have to load those as well, your mobile page speeds will, they will jump, and it will help a lot. So highly recommend this. BeLazy.js. Just do it like this, and it works. I just found out about this when I was doing some optimization research. So we're going to do that, and I think that's it. So, the other thing. So I'm going to move this down. When you do the Google Analytics, that's always one of the third-party render blocking resources that the page speeds will get on you for. However, if we go to, what was this resource? Go to speed. I gotta find it. Basically, it gives me a new and unique asynchronously loading script for Google. Let me find out. I'm gonna. God, what was that? I had it for a second there. Where'd you go? There it is. Oh, gift of speed. Okay, so I go to techniques. I think it's in here. Asynchronous scripts. Reduce my functional fewer, set up critical enemy path. Defer load. I think it's going to be, let's try this. There we go, Google Analytics asynchronous tracking. And it's going to be this. So this is the script you use instead of the normal one. It will load it asynchronously, which will improve your page speed. And what you do is you don't put it at the top, you put it at the bottom. So it's the last thing that gets loaded. And that, when I saw that, I saw some improved website speeds by using this script that I got from giftofspeed.com. And also, this is a great resource to test your stuff too. When you do your website speed test, they tell you a lot about what you can fix, and then these techniques are fantastic. You can defer load your CSS, defer load JavaScript. They have tools for everything to help optimize your website. So I found these guys from a coworker, and this has been fantastic. So I highly recommend that. Do the you click on techniques, asynchronous scripts, scroll down, get your Google Analytics asynchronous tracking, copy this and save it somewhere, and then use it and put it at the bottom of your head, probably right above your title, and you will see a significant increase in website speed, and you won't get yelled at nearly as much, and this won't take up nearly as much processing power. So we're going to close that. So I think that's it for that. Now I'm going to go to compressor.io. I'm going to select all my images. Whoops. I'm just going to go all the way down here. I think it stopped at, yeah, symbol to white is where it stopped. That's where I'll do my next batch after that. So what compressor.io does is it bulk compresses up to, I have Pro, so I can do 100 images at a time. And it even does SVGs. So like we go from this one, from 2 megabytes, oh my God, to 582. Like that's a huge one right there. But right now, yeah, we saved 6 megabits. So we're gonna download all. Show in folder. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. It's still loading technically down there. 68, there it is. Extract all. Wonderful. Open up my images. And then I'm going to go to my images. I'm going to select all. I'm just going to drag them over here and yeah, replace these things. So I'm going to close this, close that, clear list. And then I stopped at white 2. That's where I stopped. So I'm going to go from here to here, and we're just going to compress and optimize these. And we saved about 312 kilobytes there. Show in folder, extract all. There's that. And images. There's copy, drop, boom. And now I've just compressed all of my images. I think what I had, how many are in here? 77 items, so I guess I could have done the whole damn thing, but yeah, so all of this is only 3 megabytes. It's pretty good. Let me see, how big are these? 1920, 12, 12, 12. Yeah, so these are going to be all my desktop images. 1920. It's 908. Well, these I can't help these. I'm not using this or this. I'm not using this. Well, actually, I do want to show you some. So those images, those electrical symbols that are floating around my website, right here, I got them off of a chart, electrical circuit symbols. And then I went to Fiverr and I found a designer out there, an SVG designer out of Indonesia, and I paid him a bunch of money to do these for me. It was totally worth it. So I had to make them all into SVGs, and that's how I got these. I utilize Fiverr a lot for my quick and simple graphics for SVGs, and yeah, it's great. If you gotta find the gems, and I found a gem, and he only charges like $10 for an SVG. And I've been working with him for a while, and I tip him like $20-30 every time because I really value his work, and I know he's very excited about that. But he gave me these at a deal for like $40 to do all of these SVGs. And again, Fiverr, you got to find yourself your gems. I have this guy make all of my clients' logos into SVGs, and that's what I had him do here: logo, black, red, and white. So I had him make all of his logos in SVG. So we got logo red. So he made it in red. He gave me options. So that's another thing for optimization, especially for this landing page, since we can't lazy load this. Find a designer on Fiverr and get him to do your SVGs for you. So like this is a PNG, right? And this is taking up 8.3 kilobits, but it's sometimes it's not readable. So what I want to do now is I want to get rid of that and put in an SVG. Close this. So where are we at? Like electrical. Oh, that is an SVG. Cool. Where did I get that? Oh, I already had it made it. Yeah, I already put it in here. Cool. So I want to try SVG. I want to try the other one. Logo, white, red bolt. Let's try that. Yeah, I think I like that. So logo, white, red bolt. As opposed to... I do like the block of white up here. It is attractive. But... Whoops. There it is. But this is more minimal. I think I'll use that one. Go to about. Make sure we have some consistency. And on desktop, contact, and portfolio. And you know what? This guy does good work. Screw it. I'm gonna show you guys who I use for my my SVG artist. Let me just pull up his page. All right, this is your guy, Malik Homaleni. I use him now for all of my logos, and you can see in here. See, there's my he did that for me. Let's see. Yep, he did that for me for Forced Evolution, if you remember that one. Let's see, anything else of mine in here? Okay, that's it. But yeah, he's done a lot of my logos. So when I do a logo optimization and turn it to an SVG, I go to the standard and there you go. And I think at the end of the day I spend like 30 or 40 bucks on it instead of 10. But oh yeah, hey, there I am. See, I like this guy. And he's very responsive, unlimited revisions, and this is my go-to SVG graphic guy. So when you have a client and they have a really terrible logo that's just low quality and you can't use it, send it over to Malik, and he'll SVG it and shoot. He can even design you your own logo as well, or he can touch it up or redesign it. Good guy. So he deserves it. That you need somebody like that in your pocket so you can do these and not, because my designer, my US based designer, is also one of my partners in the business. He charges like $500 for a logo, and maybe like 300 bucks to convert it to SVG. So Malik is definitely, for these simpler jobs, he's definitely a more cost effective option, and I highly recommend working with the guy. He's one of the gems on Fiverr. So, and our money goes a long way out there, so I'm happy to help him out and, make his week every time. I think he's working on 2 projects for me right now for 2 companies, but I think this is it. Let's pump this out. Because we were already at a 98. Like, God, I don't know how we did that. Honestly, I really don't. So now that's ready, that should be ready to go. Okay, I think that was, yep, we got it reloaded, so that means it's set. Let's analyze, and I swear to God, if this goes down to like 82 for no reason, I'm gonna freak. Because this is what page speed does to me. It'll be like a 98, and then I don't change anything, and I hit it again, and it goes to like 82. And God, that is like the worst part of my day. Hey, 100. All right. Dude, this is probably one of my better scores. Like, geez, these are low. But I want to knock this down. This and this can go to 0. So what am I looking at here? Properly size images. What does this mean? Looks like these need to be compressed. Did these not make it? Okay, we got our lights and landing. Wait a minute. I didn't create a landing version of this. Yeah, see this? This is 19 by 1900. You don't need that for a 400 pixel wide screen size, so that's where I can nail it. Okay, so we're gonna resize, define custom dimensions, and we're gonna make this sucker 400. You know, make it the best quality, resize, and we're gonna save landing mobile. And I think that's the problem with these. We don't have a mobile because they're gigantic and we're resizing them. So what I need to do, okay, I mean, even though I'm scoring a freaking 100, I can do better. I can do better here, and that's what I'm going to do because, damn it, I care. So first things first, I need to find out what these dimensions are. Okay, they're both 150 wide. Because this is the dark one. So they're both 150 wide. Okay. And so I'm going to grab Lights HD, resize with 150. Maintain aspect ratio, save resize copy, and that's going to be mobile. We're going to take this, we're going to resize to 150. And we're going to do mobile. Okay, what was the other one that we're missing? Lights HD, Lights HD. It was just Lights HD and mobile. So then I'm going to compress these guys. Mobile and mobile. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Because the original ones were like 40 kilobytes. Sorry, kilobytes. So show in folder 70. Extract all. I'm going to take these suckers and drop them in here. And now what I need to do is I need to load different ones. So index. Okay. So paste. Mobile images. I just want to break them up. So this is not the best way to do it. The best way to do it is to use a picture element or a source set. But you know, bedtime's coming up here, and I gotta wrap this up. So I'm doing it the way that I know how. And so this is going to be mobile. Maybe I'll go in and eventually. What I want to do in the future is like while I'm optimizing all my clients' websites right now, for doing these tips that I'm doing right now, and then I want to use the WebP format, and then I want to use the source set and the picture element and have fallbacks. So I want to further optimize all of my client sites at a later time until I have some time to practice that. So in the meantime, I'm going to do it this way, and then I'm going to go back and fix everything. So if I save, this has to be mobile. Okay, so there they are. So I need to go into, okay, about. So it's on the image, so I need to go to about lights, image dot desktop display none. Okay, so those are gone. And I think on tablet is when we want to bring them bigger. So on tablet, about lights, display block, and then the mobile ones display none. Let's test this out on iPad. This doesn't look good. What happened? Mobile. Desktop. Which one are you? Okay, so this should be display none. This is display none. Why are you the way you are? If I get rid of these, that doesn't fix that. Where are you getting your height and width? Is that the problem? That it's not set? It's not set. So let's go here. So good thing I already have it done to where it should be. Oh, dang. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy and paste. So if I remove these, that should fix that, because they don't have they don't have a width set, so it's going off of this, the width 150 267. So what I need to do, like desktop, rendered size, what is this, 300 by 841. So I need $300. Is that what it is? 300 by 841. So if I save that and I undo this, that stays there because I made this for mobile. But on desktop, we need to set the height and width. And let's just check here. So you need to be adjusted, obviously. So we're going to remove this and find out what you should be. I'm also going to remove these because it's affecting that. So this should be 600,070. 600,070. 600,070. 600,070. Okay. So I'm going to take this. So those are explicitly set. So when I do that, that's explicitly set. But this top value needs to go up now. Why is this so off? 768. Is it also off? Oh God, why? Why is this happening? Okay, that's why. That's why I'm not specific enough. So when I do this, it's targeting both of them. Yay, problems. I don't have any IDs on this. So desk 1. So we add these. These are only for desktop. These are only for these two. Oh, but I only want it for dark.
Brian?
Yeah?
Are you done?
Working on it.
Can I do the vacuum cleaner?
Sure.
Was that yes?
Yeah. The wife will now be vacuuming. I said, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Whew. Okay. Just running into some problems here.
What?
I said I'm just running into some problems.
Are you done recording?
No.
Well, I don't have one right for problem. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, working from home with a family. Sorry y'all had to hear that, so.
Lily's coming up the stairs.
Okay, so I want them to be display block, but I'm just going to put this over here for now. I want dark to be this height and width. Hi. Hello, babies. Abdul, you want to hang out with Daddy? All right, little girls in the room now. Oh, hey. So I think I solved that problem. I just had to be a lot more specific. And there we go. However, now, why is this grainy? Oh, I'm just running into a bunch of trouble, aren't I? What, buddy? What? What do you want? Oh, you want out the door? All right, hold on. Daddy's got a big problem on his hand here. Lights, that dark mode. What is loading right now? Why are you so low quality? Because the mobile is loading. Why is the mobile one loading? This is dark mobile because lights image dark. Okay. Because this is also applying to this dark, but this is getting loaded first. So what I need to do, I just want this one. So I want this about lights image. I want this one to be that wide. So if I do desk 2, it should be the bigger one. That's fine. So I think this needs to go up. Yeah. Oh gosh darn it. Why is life so hard? So there's the dark mode for this. We're going to bring you up a lot more. And I'll go right about there. So 768 on dark, about 860. This is line 644. There we go. This is negative 860. Okay, when I save that, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, life is good, except life might not be good here. Life is not good here. Okay. So I need to change the width and height of this. This is what happens when you make a complicated, stupid, when you try to do something nice and make something big and cool, you end up, you get bit in the ass for it. Okay, so these are loading the intrinsic images, widths from here. Now, so for the sake, if I delete these, I need to also where are you getting your height from? Height of 420. Oh, that means I have to delete these. Okay, so I have to delete these. And then that's how big they need to be. 413, 1157. Actually, I'm going to undo. Okay, keep those. 413, 1157. So then on 1024, about dot lights. So it's going to be a width. All right, 413. All right, I'm typing with one hand now, and I got to carry her in the other. 413, and a height of 1157. Okay. So that's going to be that. And when I do dark mode, so I need to remove this. And then I need to remove this. Okay, this should be this one. So I need to turn off my height and width. There. And this is now 812 1448. (812 1448). Copy that. 812 1448. Okay, and we save. Undo, undo, save. And the world is beautiful again. Except for you! Okay. Image.desktop lights. It's a specificity thing. Okay, thank God. That I can do. Okay, those are good. Those are loading what they should be loading. And this looks like you need to move. Okay. So 690 on dark. $31. No, I don't want to eat your stuff. Just trying to shove a half-eaten soggy cracker. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Half-eaten soggy cracker in my mouth right now. This is how I must work under these conditions. If only my clients knew. Okay, so that looks good. Sounds like the wife is yelling. The cat knocked something over again. Okay. Okay. Oh, you want the other ones? All right. She's now taking my credit card. Yeah, I bet you think that's funny. Oh, now you want down so you can run away with it? Go on a shopping spree at Carter's? Not on my watch. Okay. And again, we have 1300 pixel sizes that I have to adjust for. So if we get rid of these, and we get rid of these, and then we got to get rid of these again. Oh my God. Okay, we got to get rid of these so that it's not pulling up an intrinsic value. Remove these and remove these. You are now 571 1600. 571 1600. (571) pixels, height 1600 pixels, and then on the U, we take that. We took those off. If I take off Okay, his height and width, they're all done. Yeah, bud.
Look.
You let the baby out?
I want down the bubble.
What?
Empty.
Alright, yeah, I had to get a baby before she went down the stairs. You're empty on bubbles? No.
Want to come in and fill up?
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Okay, get rid of these, get rid of these. Get rid of these. Where else? What other height and width am I missing? Okay. This one might not be so easy. Okay. So here you are. I think you need to be... I think I just need to move them up so that they match here. So what is your top value? I'm going to scoot you up until those black lines meet the... yeah, because I think that's all we need. Right there. Okay, and that's going to be negative 825. So we're going to take this. Okay, now you're where you're supposed to be. Awesome. Awesome blossom. All right, now everything is as it should be. Yes. Except for this. I don't like this. What the heck is this? So we adjusted this. It should be 1100. So that means this container needs to be 1100. Where is this? 1300, 261. Style. I need to go to hot landing. 1300. 1100. There, so because that needs to be on the same line. Now I think that's it. Everything is just checking and making sure everything is still here, and it is. So now optimized. And now we just gotta wait. So once this loads right, we'll know that, oh, there it is. Okay, so the new changes have taken place. Analyze. And I swear to God, if it goes from 100 to 92, I might just quit for the night. Because everything I did should make it better. So it should not go down from 100. God bless it. What did I do? Landing. Okay, I think I gotta compress it again. Oh, did I don't think I changed it over. Yeah, it's still landing. I gotta do landing mobile. And then I'm gonna take all this, and on tablet, I want it to load regular. Optimized. All right, crunch time. I gotta crank this out before bedtime. Just making sure, give Netlify a few seconds. Well, that's not good. I didn't break anything. I just changed the background image. Alright, now I gotta go to Netlify and figure out what the heck's going on.
My buddy, I kick my butt. I kick my butt. I kick my butt.
Okay, so optimized, published. If I close that. Okay, for some reason it wasn't working, but now it is. Okay, so we refresh, we're good there. Hey, stop saying butt over there.
Okay.
Butt is a bad word. I will accept Heine. Okay, 99. I'm not happy with that because I had 100 layout shifts. What's causing my layout shifts? So this is where my layout shifts are coming. Why? Oh, let me check. Because I'm loading a special font for that. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to preload the font. This is the code to preload a font. And so font, I'm going to make it that fancy one. What is that? Rousseau. Is this? Okay, so it's Rousseau. I'm going to load that. Also, another thing I want to try doing, I want to preload my landing image for mobile at the same time. This is telling the browser, hey, we're going to need this. Might as well preload it. So we do that. Optimized. And I just check Netlify. Starting up. Starting up. Building. Building. Processing, and published. Here, let's try this one more time. There we go. Back to 100. We're at 0.1 second for cumulative layout. It looks like it's this service. It's this bolded. Oh, not this one. I think I know the fix. So we're wrapping it in a span for bold. But what if I just do strong fully licensed. So I gotta go to the span. See this bold? Instead of being bold, it's going to be strong. Obviously it's bold, but I'm changing the color to primary. Cumulative layout shift. Yeah! All right. Life. I gotta go watch kids. Hurry up, man. It's starting up. All right, I'm coming. Now he's taking a while to push this one through. So I'm gonna pause here and then go watch the kids while cleanup happens, and then we'll come back for the thrilling conclusion of optimization. All right, I only got a couple minutes. Grab the baby, occupied them both with toys. Analyze. All right. I really just want to finish this tonight. You know, I got so close. I'd hate to do this the next day, so I'm going to try and rock this out right now. Give it to me. That's not giving it to me. Interesting. I don't think it got the new changes. All right. Come on, I just want the 100. Didn't I earn it yet? This cumulative layout shift. This is really getting to me here. Like, why are these shifts happening? Okay, babies. Like, this is the big culprit right here. Like, why is this? Okay, so it's just Russo 1 regular. And it's bolded. I'm preloading it. And I'm preloading this. I'm just wondering, why is this a cumulative? Why is this before a cumulative layout shift? It's just a couple, man. Just a couple of things that are bothering me here that normally shouldn't be bothering me. Normally this cumulative layout shift for me is 0. This is 0. For some reason, this H2 is the largest contentful paint. Why is that? Maybe I gotta preload the Barlow font because there's more words here. Let's take this. Barlow regular. Okay, let's try that. And then, oh, another thing we can do that can have some sort of an impact. So we got FAQ. .js. We're going to take this and I'm going to run it through a minifier. So I'm going to paste it here, minify, no, not CSS. Paste it here, minify. I said JS. Paste, JS, minify, there we go. Wait a minute. All right. So that puts it all on one line. Wait a minute. There we go. Let's save that. Let's just make sure it still works. It does not. Come on. This is working before. Okay, get rid of our comments. Any comments? There we go. It still works. We minified that. So let's minify our other one, our app.js. So we're going to take this. Actually, there's no. Okay, those comments are closed. So copy. JS, minify, copy, paste. Let's make sure our JS still works. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's try that.
Oh, Hey,
Yeah, bud?
I'll show you something.
Oh, yeah?
A cool new type of structure.
No way.
It'll be cooler.
All right, hold on, bud. Daddy is on the edge of glory. Let's see, CL, okay, that's published. So what's my next one? Minimized, published, okay. So now let's refresh this page speed. Give me that 100. I don't get too many sites that get to be 100, so I really want this one. I tasted it, and now I want it. Hey, where'd that baby go?
Come on over here.
Lily! You left the door open. Whoa, that's a cool structure, bud. All right, hold on. Oh, really? All right. Let's turn this off. Okay, all is fine here. That was, that screaming wasn't suspicious. Nobody is screaming. There's no Warren busting say. So after this, now we're to 98, but no more cumulative layout shift, so that's good. I'm just trying to figure out where else can I optimize to get this back up. I mean, the other option is to not even use bar low. Like, so this is bar low. What if I don't even use it? What if I have, gosh, what if I just use a regular standard font? Core styles. Like, what if I just use like Roboto? Okay, so we got that. And style. If I remove this, that becomes Russo. Why? Oh, because it's probably in here that all of my H's. No. Oh, H2 is our Russo.
Daddy,
What, buddy?
will you find a moment to wash?
So that's Roboto.
This is double A.
That's a double A.
So this.
Yeah.
What's this called?
That's a double A battery.
Not double A battery.
I'm just looking at the rest of the site. You know, I think I can get away with Roboto, even though they chose Barlow. But let's see if this gives me what I need. So we're gonna remove this, and then over here we're gonna remove Barlow. Do I have Barlow? First of all, do I have Barlow bold anywhere? Okay, so this is just going to be a font weight bold. Barlow. I'm going to remove that. Okay. Now let's see if removing an extra special font improves anything. Okay, so that's published is a 920. Yep, 920. So let's just refresh the site. See, not much difference between Roboto and Barlow. It's negligible, and I think we can get away with it. So let's try this out. Come on. Yeah, babies. What? What you making? What you making? I got both babies in the room with me right now. Chaos is at a minimum. It's an improvement. It's an improvement, all right. My largest contentful pain is still this. And I think it has to do with that. I'm talking to my computer. It has to be that bold.
But are you talking to your friends?
No, Daddy doesn't have friends.
Or have you been
Boy, cripple.
talking to someone?
Oh, did I? I don't think I bundled my CSS. Let me go into my site settings. Okay. So in your build and deploy in Netlify, scroll down. Do you see asset optimization? This is disabled. Ha! Bundle and minify all of my CSS. Save. That should do a lot. So let's do a refresh. You know, 2 good refreshes. And now let's see what that gives me. So I don't know why that always is like unchecked by default, because honestly it should be checked by default instead of me having to go in and do it. But it minifies and it bundles all of your CSS together, so it's less requests and it's a smaller file. Back to 99. Okay, it hasn't. Looks like it's not picking up my new. That's the thing with Google page speeds. It's like I feel like it's behind on the changes to the site. It's not immediate because it's still showing that they're not bundled, that they're separate. It says to minify those minimize those chain. There it is. I did it. I did it. Ha! Suck it, world. So there's my 100. That's what I want to see. We got it. We got a 100 on Google PageSpeed. And now let's check our Lighthouse, because we can't forget that. There's always a couple extra things in Lighthouse that you don't notice in the PageSpeed. Oh, you want bubbles? You want bubbles?
Yeah.
Oh, she said yeah. Did you hear that, Kaylin?
Yeah.
She's 16 months. She said her first word. Or second word. I can't believe she said that. What is going on here? Okay, we're missing an image without a specific width or height. Aha, you forgot to put these back on.
Want bubbles? You want bubbles? You want bubbles? Yes or no?
Okay, so we're going to put these back on.
Paper, your paper.
And dark mode.
Like
Whoa,
white
whoa, whoa.
Aren't I for her print?
Come on! What is going on here? I am gonna lose it. I swear to God, I am cursed. Well, it looks like I'm not finishing this tonight because I got this to deal with, and I got all of this lighthouse to deal with. But we got 100 on performance, so I'm gonna have to fix these tomorrow. I gave it my best shot, but we're out of bubbles.
What, do you want to fill this up?
Yeah. But let Daddy see if he can do something really quick, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna try and get away with it. Okay, so on dark mode. Okay, on dark mode, we have 2. All right, bud, wait for Daddy so that Daddy can figure this out. Okay, so mobile is showing. This is block. Lights that dark. Okay, so this is a very specific. This is much more specific than this. So you see, you got a body.dark, an ID, a class, and a class. Okay. You guys okay for a little bit? Man, I'm really working for this one. All right. So there's the initial problem. It's the body.dark mode. Dark is display block. So that means the mobile and the desktop dark are being displayed. So that means if I give this an ID of mobile dark, okay, here's our lights images. I'm just going to put it in here. Body.dark mode. Slash about dot lights. And then we're going to do an ID of mobile dark. No. We want the mobile. We don't want the desktop. So that means I want desk 2. Display none. Let me check iPad. Okay, so now on tablet. I want display block. Okay. And for some reason 1024, is this too low? This is too low. 1024. I move this up to where they stop right where the black lines meet and right there. And I have 828. So I'm going to take this on dark CSS. God, go back and forth 7. $7.55. Okay, so this is the container before. So this is the top value of negative 828. There. Okay, so those belong back up there. That means 1300's fine. Everybody's fine except for mobile. God, why mobile? Why do you do this to me? Okay, so this dark image mobile.
Like we're empty. I'm emptying out bubbles.
Oh, are you? Its height and width again are off. Like, what is happening? So I remove these. You are... I need to set this. Okay. So this is on line 482 on dark. I have to set the width explicitly. 482. So it is 534 tall. Okay. Does that break anything? That breaks anything. That breaks things. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wait. Oh my god. Kill me now. So means this is going to come back up. I can't believe how many times I have to do this. I'm just going to eyeball it wherever it feels good. It feels right. Okay, we got to go here. 645. Okay, 1100.
Pokemon.
You want to watch Pokemon?
Yeah.
Alright, just a second, bud. I am about to figure out the secrets to the universe right now. So is this negative 1100? Where is it? Right there. Yeah, 1095. Oh, you want water? Alright, I'll give you some water. You need a drink? Are you thirsty too? Alright, here. You okay, babies?
You hold this.
I can't. You hold it. That's too heavy for me. 778.
Will you hold it?
Alright. I'll hold it. Okay, so that's fixed there. Then 1300. to me at 868. Alright, you want me to hold it? There you go. Alright, ready? Ready! Is it? Alright, go, 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 go! Alright, both of the babies are hydrated. Okay. That looks good. Everybody looks good. Looks as it should. Wonderful. Okay. So you got our widths. Height and width. Aha, we missed one here. Oh, that's right. I had to take it off. I should take that. Put that back on there. I just gotta make sure nothing broke. All right, and good. Now light mode. Cool. Just gotta check. This isn't telling me the contrast ratio. So if I want to score in the performance, I need to turn on dark mode because these are too these contrasts are too low. There it goes. Yeah, 3.92. Okay, so that's good. Actually, that's good. But it's just this one. So the red on white is not good, apparently. Is this bolded? Yeah. Oh, it's 700. Let's bump that up to 8. Does that pass better? No. It's kind of just like right there too. Just move over a little bit. That's still not enough? What is going on? Is this enough? That's not enough. So this red seems to be a problem. So yeah, if I want to eliminate all of these contrast issues and still rank well, I need to go to my JavaScript.
Hey, Mommy. Mommy. Yeah.
Undo this.
What's up? What's up?
Are you filming?
Yep.
What's up? I said, what's up?
The kids are in here.
I said, what's up?
Yeah, you do what I can.
Mama, I said, what's up?
Okay, I can stop Daddy's filming.
So we don't need this. We're going to remove this. Get item dark mode. So I want to set item.
Karen, go over your other one, please.
I'm going to set dark mode to enabled by default. So when I reload this, good, it's on default. So I can pass my lighthouse scores. What else did I do wrong? Okay, these roles are off, background is off, best practices, errors logged. SEO, okay, description text. I gotta put links in here. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not finishing this tonight. Alright, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and it's 11:30 at night, and everything in this house is asleep, so you don't have to worry about what happened in the previous 15, 20, 30 minutes. So we left off here with a bunch of things that I have to fix. As you can see, I mean, we got our largest contentful paint. Everything's in the green, great, but I'm not happy stopping there. These need to be hundreds as well. So for accessibility, looks like our problem is with these neon lights. So what we need to end up doing, Westside Electric. So these lights, let's see if we're gonna find. It's not gonna be here. Oh, it's my 404 page. So if we go up, cards, residential, okay, get these out of the way. Here we go. So what's happening here is the span with the actual text. We're actually hiding it. And then on here, we're trying to do an ARIA label and just telling them what this says and ignoring all of these. But I don't think that doesn't work because it needs a role. There's no role. So it sees text in here. There's nothing in here. And we're removing this, so it's asking, hey, what is this? What is this thing? It doesn't know what it is. The screen reader won't know what this is, and we need to fix that. So I'm thinking my suggestion is we're gonna remove this. We're gonna have to do it for all of them. I'm going to put this in here. So we're going to do a span .aria aria tag, just so I know what it is, and we're going to put it in a span inside of this. So get this kitty. Okay, you know, I get the kids asleep, but then the kitty, he's still a kitten. He wants to climb up all over this. And a lot of exciting lights and stuff, and he wants some attention. All right, ow. So what's happening here is, since I'm removing this, we have no more, the screen readers have no more context as to what is going on here. Right here, 10 years of service. So instead, I'm going to put a span with 10 years of service, and I'm going to position absolute it, give it an opacity of 0, and a z-index of like -100, so that it is not visibly seen, but the screen reader will pick it up. I do that with my back to top link, or skip to main. So in all my websites, I have this little A tag up here at the top of the body that is tucked up here in the corner. That's position absolute. It's behind everything, and it's got a 0 opacity, but it's still in the DOM tree. So the screen reader will pick it up, and it will be the first thing it picks up. So, you know, instead of screen readers having to go through the entire navigation, you know, line by line, and some navigations on websites have like 30 of them. So you got to keep tabbing until you get to the main content, which is what you want. And that's what this does. It's skip to main, so it'll skip to main content. So when they hit this button, it takes them to the main section on the page, which is right here. So they can skip the navigation and get to the good stuff. And I've been advised in my Uber days, when I picked up this accessibility expert at Microsoft who just did a seminar on how to build better accessible programming, and I asked him about this, and he said, yes, this is a good idea. That is something that we went over, and that's something they recommend. So it's okay to use, and I think that's what I'm going to use down here, according to the accessibility expert I picked up at Microsoft. That was one of the good things about doing Uber in Seattle for 8 years is you pick up people like that, and you can pick their brains on a 40-minute trip to the airport. So let's do that. So let's pull this up. Let me just make sure. Okay, this is work. Okay, I think I freaked out because I saw this nonsense. But this is the live site, and I didn't push anything live. I didn't push any of the changes, so thank God I don't have to do anything with this anymore, because this is what it should look like right now until I push live. So what we're going to do, so I got to refresh this because I came back to this now. So when I save this, you'll notice that it has two of them. So I have to go into my CSS, and I think it's going to be, it's the ARIA tag, great. This section is in About, the style, here's About, that's my lights, here's my standard, and my sub. Okay, so I think that's where it's going to be standard sub. So I'm going to copy this, because that's what this is in light mode, or non-dark mode. It's a sub. So we're going to do this, and then it's going to be the ARIA tag. So first, let's see, we got neon. So I think that's in dark. So I just want to make sure, if I'm going to absolutely position this, I'm going to make sure neon is positioned well relative, so that this will be positioned inside of this div. That's what I want. So I'm going to go to dark, and go to the top. So neon is not, it has no position declared, so now we're going to position declare it. And here, we're going to position absolute. Top 0, left 0, opacity 0, the index -100. So when we do that, it pulls it out. Here it is. This is the span. Screen readers will pick this up. And you know, why not just make it centered? Just because it feels better. Get out of here, kitty. So I'm going to do that. Here's my ARIA tag. It's right here. It's basically hovering over this, and all of this is still hidden. So this is not getting picked up by the screen reader, but this is what will be picked up by the screen reader. So I think that's our fix. And now I just got to go to the other ones. I don't think we have an FAQ one, so let's close that. Here we go. We got services. I'll put this in here and do services. And if we do that, see, there it is, because I did it on the standard, and all of these sections that have this neon has that standard class. So by targeting it once with that standard class, I can target them all with just this one line of CSS. So now let's go to the next one. So I'm going to put this in here. We don't need this label. I think I got to remove that too on the services. Yeah, I got to remove all of this ARIA label. We don't need it no more. Whoops. Portfolio. And then testimonials. Got to get rid of this. And pop it in here. If I can spell it. Tested loan meals. Okay, so that's good. And then I know we have qualities. Kitty. Man, I literally can't get any peace in this house. How am I supposed to work with you? You're adorable and I love it. But there's a time and place for adorable. And it's not at 11:30 at night when I'm trying to get work done. Cats. Cats and kids, cats and kids. Okay, why is this not centered? That's just weird. I need to target this image on 2218. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I don't know why that wasn't autoed. Oh, we got a problem here. When did that happen? So why Westside? Well, what if we just remove this? Put this here. Okay. We just have these blinking on it as one light, which is fine. And I'm gonna have to go throw this cat. If you don't leave me alone, I gotta go throw this cat in my brother's room. 'Cause I'm not gonna be able to get anything done with this thing gnawing at me. Okay, so we got that done. Okay, so these neons, these are all taken care of now. Background and foreground colors do not have sufficient contrast ratio. Oh, that's right, I got some LIs that I got to, that are not. So it's in, it's up here. So I added some content last night that I didn't need to report, so I was just adding content. One of these is a list. There it is, it's a list. So I gotta target this. And we're gonna go into FAQ on dark. Reviews, portfolio, services. I guess I don't have an FAQ. What's after this? Services. So it goes before services. Here's about. Okay, so let's make one. Body, dark mode, and it's going to be FAQ LI and opacity 0.9. There we go, that'll fix those. So I think I have a couple other LIs somewhere. Yeah, down here. They're just common questions that he runs into, so that they can, look at the FAQ on the website, and that way he doesn't have to come out and do simple things like he doesn't want to charge people $200 to flip a circuit breaker tripper. So like you got to go. If one of your circuit breakers in the garage is tripped, because that's why your outlets aren't working, he doesn't want to have to go over here and charge a $200 minimum fee just to flip those breakers back. So he puts these up here because he doesn't feel like that's fair to them. So that way they can, be self-sufficient, and fix it themselves, and save some money. Good guy. I like him. Ow! Okay. Ow. Ow. Sorry, a cat just bit my toe. So I'm taking him. I'm going to take you to my brother's room. tried. I tried to, you know, let the world be, let the cat do what he wants to do, but I can't work. Can't work with the cat gnawing on me. Little guy wants to play, but I gotta work so I can keep buying him cat food and keep him alive. So I think we got these contrast issues out. Yeah, they're all just LIs. Those are all the LIs. Okay, so when I save, it should pass the accessibility now. Let's go to best practices. So it doesn't like me linking to my own site, as it's unsafe. But my site is safe. So if I want to score on best practices, I need to put this on there. And target equals blank. Really does not open. So that will take care of that. What is this? I have no idea. Browser errors were logged in the console. Failed to load resource. That's right. I don't have tab icons. So these will be errors. Well, let's make a fab icon, shall we? So we will go to my favorite, fab icon generator. Select your fab icon, and where is it? It's like that lightning bolt. Is it bolt? Bolt? Yeah, I think that's what it is. There it is. That's what I want. So I'll continue with this, and it will generate it for me in all the formats that I need. Let's go here, generate fab icons in your HTML code. I just have to make sure I'm still recording, so I swear to God if I did that again. I'm gonna make sure. Okay, it's still going. Okay, so I did that. I recorded 10 minutes of a video, and I wasn't recording. Okay, download package. So we're gonna download all of our images. And this is the code that you copy and paste and put in your header, which we already have in our header. It's part of all my websites. So it's right here. And then so, since this is part of all my websites already, all I have to do is open up the fab icons, extract all. Here's my fabbies, and let's close you. Images, Westside electrical. So we put them in the root directory, which is the outermost folder. So this is where everything, this is where our index lives. So we're going to take all these, put them over here. There they are. Wonderful. And what we're going to do now is we're going to compress them. Because yes, they can be compressed, and they should be. There, right away, that's 48 kilobits that we saved. Kilobytes, I think, kilobytes. I don't know, I don't care. I'm the same how I feel. Move this over. Alright, now these are properly optimized. Okay, so that's going to fix that. You don't want browser errors. And now SEO, so meta descriptions. Okay, I need my meta descriptions. So let's just kick this off here. So canonical, this is something you're going to need on all of your, just the home page of all your sites. Canonical basically is telling Google this is the website. You know, there's others like HTTP forward. Okay, so like you see this with HTTPS. There's also a version of your site without the S. There's also a version of your site without the www, which I want the www. So now I gotta go to Netlify. got to switch this. So we're going to go Westside Electrical. We're going to domain settings. So right now, you see westsideelectrical.com without the www. That's the primary domain right now. We don't want that. I don't like that. I like to have the full actual website. So what I need to do, I need to, this is the one I want, www. Options, set as primary domain. Now that is my primary domain. This just redirects to that. So this is another version of your website. You can go to www, or you don't even have to do that. You could just go to westsideelectricalnorthwest.com. That's one of your sites. So if we do this, now it's got the www. That's what I want. And we're just going to put that right there. That's where that goes. Description. So let's pull a description. I'm just going to take it from here. All right, so description. Licensed and insured. Okay, keywords, and I'm just going to throw some of these out here. Nutrition, yeah. I'm just going to put that for now until I'm not going to sit here and waste your guys' time while I think of keywords to use. I'm just going to put that there for now just to satisfy these things. And then we got our social media properties here. So we're going to take this again for our description. So like when you share this link, this westsideelectrical.com on social media, this is the little snippet that pops up with the description and the pictures and the website. I'm going to take this, and you can find these templated online anywhere. You got your title, description, keywords, and let's see, type website. So this is the URL of the website right here. So that's the URL. An image and an image secure. For some reason, if you don't have this image secure, this doesn't work. So I just have both. And what I want to do is I want to use the background image. So I think, yeah, this should be good. So when you click on that and open it in a new tab, this is the link for this image. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to put that here. Just making sure, okay. That's the file path, so that's what will open up when you share it. Back to Lighthouse and SEO. Okay, so we got links not crawlable. So I think that's because they're not going anywhere. These buttons aren't going anywhere. What are you? So let's just find all of our hrefs. And let's just make sure all of our buttons are going places. So it looks like this one, instant quote, we need to take this to an HTML contact. Here's my next one. We're just going to do services. And the next one's going to be at this yellow point. This is going to be /HTML about. This is the next one. This is going to be HTML/contact. Learn more about our services by calling us. The next yellow line. Oh, it's going to be /HTML/contact. Eventually, we're going to have individual pages for, you know, residential, commercial, and new construction. And that's good for SEO, for content, because content is king. Every damn SEO video you'll watch will say content is king, content is king, content is queen. Wait, nope, content is king. So, and that's great. Have individual pages for your services that you can link to, and have at least like 800 to 1200 words just dedicated to that service. And what you do is you go to Fiverr, you find a good rated copywriter out of the U.S. With good credentials, and you have them write. It's basically a blog. You tell them what you need to write about. Tell them to give you lists. You know, break up content so it's easy to read. It's for a website. It's not you know, pictures if they want, and they'll put something together for you for like $150 tops. You know, $100 to $150, and it's totally worth it, because that is SEO charged content written by a professional with all your keywords, and you don't have to lift a finger or research it, because you are not a writer, you're a developer. So, you know, you got to hire out to do the things that you are not an expert at. And I'm not an expert at writing. I used to write all the content for my sites, and it was a pain in the butt. And plus, I started to lose my mind writing the same content over and over again, but differently worded. So, yeah, hire out. It's totally worth it. Eventually, that's what we will do. We will hire out, and I will build my client for that. So we got our href here, so it's going to be HTML contact. Eventually, that will change. Where's our next link? It's the yellow one. Okay, we got all these links here. Oh no, that's going to be /index.html/services, and it's going to be /HTML/portfolio, and that's going to be /HTML/contact. And I'm actually going to remove this because they don't have a portfolio yet. This is the footer. Mail to, got it. Goes to me. Social media. Let's find out. So we got our Facebook. Grab this. Let's see, here's the A tab. Okay. We're going to do target equals blank, and that will open it up in a new tab. So I'm going to copy this actually, and we're going to put it on this other one right here. Target equals blank. Okay, and this is the dang it. This is Facebook, and then this is Google. So I want to share this profile, copy, and we're going to place that right there. And I think that's all of our links, so I'm going to save that. Now, I mean, that should be, I think we got everything, honestly. So we got those. Best practices, we got that figured out. We should hopefully have those done. SEO, we got these links not crawlable, that should be fixed. Our meta descriptions are all in there. I don't know what this is. It says it's in here. Let me see, what is my, that should be a button, right? Yeah, this is a button, so there's no links. I don't know what the thing's doing. Okay, so let's push these changes. Optimize Lighthouse. Push. What's cool about Netlify, you go to your site overview, here's where it tells you what it's doing with your last. Let's say Optimize Lighthouse. So it's building, refresh, processing, it's coming. And it should, this will update automatically. When it gets to processing, it'll update automatically, usually. Now you just gotta wait until it's ready, because your new changes won't load until this says published. There it is, optimized, published. So when we refresh here, we gotta close out our lighthouse. Hit the refresh here. There we go. Now you're ready. See, JavaScript is automatically turning on dark mode, and that's what I want. So we're going to inspect, go back to our lighthouse, and cross our fingers, and hope we did everything. Okay, better. We're missing our best practices. Oh, what are these? Okay, so it's not reading. It's not reading this one. Okay, I think I know what that is. So, okay, in my FAQ, I'm only using 7. I'm only using 7 FAQs. So that means when I go into the JavaScript here, the FAQ JavaScript, that means everything after 7, since this has no, this is an event listener for something that doesn't exist. So these will invariably throw up errors. So we got to comment them out. And that should fix that. So that's the browser errors. And I honestly, I don't know where this is. It's in social. Oh, I have to put rel on those. God, you picky little bitch. All right. I gotta put this again, like I did on my site. I have to put it on his own social media links, because apparently those are unsafe according to Google. Here's this link, rel no opener, save, and lighthouse. Biggie shit, yeah. Push, go to Netlify. So it is building, processing, published. There it is. Okay. So now we refresh. I do a hard refresh to clear the cache, which is Control-Shift-R on a PC. When you do that, it hard refreshes and resets all the cache, so it's not loading an older version of the website that it saved, so that it loads faster the next time you visit. Because that's what browsers do. They cache it. They cache images and they cache code, so that next time you visit the website, it loads faster. Now let's do this again. And hopefully that should be it, because I really want to wrap this site up. I want to get him online. Nice. SEO. What now? Okay. Alright, here we go. So, why? Descriptive text. Okay, which link? Oh, are we missing? Is it in the footer? Oh, you don't know? No, wait. No, I'm not done. Okay, that does go there. So this is about... Okay, so let's search for it. Okay, so that one's got text. instant quote. So let's screw it. Let's throw them up there. ARIA labels. Click for instant quote. Let's see. So let's go to this one, learn more. Okay, I can see that, but we got this. You have an ARIA label for this one. You have an ARIA label for this one. I don't know what this is asking for. Not that one. Actually, I can close that. Not that one. There we go. I got my label. What the hell? Oh, here we go. .html. Do I have any contacts like that? Contact.html, HTML, 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 HTML. Okay. It's like, I wish you would just tell me where. Duplicate descriptive links help search engines understand. Yes, I get that. Okay, let's try this again. Let's save this and see if any of them knocked off. Links. I don't care. Starting up. Building. Seizure warning. Sorry. Okay, published. Let's hit that hard refresh once or twice. Get that rocking. Inspect, and let's see what they want to hit me with again. Okay. See, everything's great except for this. Where are these links at? I put the ARIA label on. What do you want from me? Okay, you know what if I do this? So if it doesn't like, if it's picking up on the learn more, call now. Okay. Let's try that. Change descriptive links. Published. Wonderful. Good hard refresh. One more time for good measure. Inspect. And let's start this whole rodeo again. There it is. Gotcha. Suck it, Lighthouse. The only thing here we got is, what is this? Minimize main thread work. Well, I don't know what that is. Render blocking resources. That's gonna be it. That's nothing we can do about that. Okay, we can do something about this. So this might actually help us get that 100. So this, I've been learning more and more about this one. For some reason, these, you got to be more targeted with your animations. You can't just do transition. All right, here we go. Well, if you've lost interest by now, like if you've already gotten as far as you want to go, getting a near perfect across the board, that's fine, and you can finish this video. But if you want to find out what the hell these things are and how to get this off of your checklist, follow along. So we're going to go here, and this is going to be a big fat bitch to do. We're going to do all our, go look at all of our transitions. Let's just see if we have all. Okay, so you see this. You got to be specific. So on here, and you don't even have to say ease. So we can actually save some space because ease is the default one. So on here, FAQ items. So the height is what's animating. And honestly, there's nothing animating anyway because there's no. So when you click on this, watch this. So nothing's even transitioning anyway because it doesn't have a fixed height. If it doesn't have a fixed height in numbers, it doesn't know what number to animate to. So like height 0 to height 100, it needs that. This is height auto because I don't know what content will be in here and the height may change over time. So I just have it at auto so it doesn't animate. So honestly, these are some transitions we can lose. We can get rid of these. And nothing will have happened. What is this? Arial? That's weird. I don't know why that's there. Okay, so that's all the transitions here. Coolio. But we have 98 over here. So this is where the problem is happening. When we look at these buttons, so like this button here, see all these properties that are on the button? Well, when I do transition and I don't specify what I want to transition, then it applies the transition to every property, and that is very wasteful. So we're going to remove these, and we want the background. And background color. So I'm going to change this to background color. You can use whatever you want for this. Background color, it's the same thing, but I don't think you can use background on a transition. I'm going to do here. And then that's going to be our transitions here as well. So let's just copy and paste these and fix those. It's going to be background color. Again, background color, we're going to add that there. I don't think we need these. We don't need a transition for a pointer. What the hell was I thinking? Okay, button transparent and hover. So what's changing on hover is color and background. So we're going to replace these. So we got background color, so we're going to change this to background color. And then change this to background color. And then to do multiple transitions in one line, you just copy this, do a comma, and do the next one. So we're going to do color. And I'm wondering, I don't know if that's a supported property, because I think I remember having problems with that. Is it on here? Let's check here. Is color? Yeah, color. For some reason, it's unsupported. So we're not going to use it. So we're going to, there you go. That's enough. We're just going to do background color. And, okay, these are already taken care of. These are taken care of. These are already done correctly. Here we go, this one, mobile wrapper. So I think these transitions are really just on when you transition between dark mode. So I really don't think we need these, honestly. It's just wasted processing power. Sitemap, I think I need these. forgot what I'm animating here. Sitemap. What are we animating? I'll figure that out later. Okay, so this is Sitemap A. I don't know why we have a separate. I think that's just left over from the old build kit. Sitemap A. Let's see what's happening with these guys. Okay, if I remove set animation, does this affect anything? Nothing. Okay, so it's just wasted space. If I remove this, what does it affect? It doesn't affect anything. Oh, wrong one. Right up here. Okay, so this clearly affects that. Alright, what did I delete? Oh, it's the nav bar. Okay, so I think it's the width that's animating. Let's go ahead and take these guys. That's right, I remember that now. Width. Remove this ease. Okay, so, there's that. Welcome back. And I think I can delete these because nothing's happening on them. Beautiful. Save more space. Alright. And I think we remove this. No, wait, easier. There we go. Okay, so they're not in their opacity anymore. So I think it's opacity. That's what we're animating. Okay, so we're going to do opacity. And opacity and transforms are the most lightweight transitions you can do. And I'm not going to do these now. So if you're going to do any transitions, opacity and transform, that's the most lightweight you can do. Okay, I think those are done, and then that's it. Okay, so if I save these, removed unsupported animation properties. So let's refresh. Building. Seizure warning. I'm going to be refreshing a lot. Processing. Published. Okay, so we refresh here. Another hard refresh. And let's see what this tells me. Maybe that helps me push that extra 1% and get to 100. I don't know. No, it doesn't. But let's just see what it says now. Okay, so now I got 46. 46 found. Okay. Okay, so now these are all. Okay, these are all properties related to my special neon boxes. Okay, so these are all my dark mode style boxes. That's right, I need to do it to dark. That's not the only CSS style sheet with transitions on them. So bring me dark. Okay. What would be transitioning? Let me just check all my transitions here. So we got these two down here. So moon and opacity. So transition, it's going to be transform. I can remove this. And it's going to be opacity. So we can at least remove these. I know we can remove these from contention in the browser. Okay, now we got these. So dark mode button. Okay, so where's body dark mode button? Okay, so let's see what happens when I remove these. If I remove these, everything's fine. Okay, so we're good there. Let's do transition. And I don't actually, this is just transitioning the background color between dark mode and light mode, and I don't really need that transition, so I remove that because we don't have a transition. So we can remove those. Okay, we can save those. That was 3 or 1. I think it was 1 right there. But the rest is this. I mean, what if I take this off? Does that hurt anything? They still do their thing. It's just that neon's not on there. I think that was one of the biggies. Whoops. And right here. Background color, you still can't. Text shadow. Is our animation doing something? Maybe it just doesn't like that I'm animating text shadows because it's kind of browser heavy. But let's try this. Test. I just want to see if any of those helped. It's building, processing, and published. Refresh. Because it was in the 50s, but now it's in the 40s. Still 44. Man, I guess I'm not going to get that 100. This is kind of disappointing. This is still my largest contentful paint, which is this H2. I don't know how I can fix that. I don't know what I can do here. I mean, I think this is as good as I get, and this content layout shift is coming from, it's coming from this. And I wonder if that's because I'm not preloading that text, that font up there. Well, I am, but it's being bolded. So what if, I think Russo doesn't come with a bold, it just comes regular. let's see. There's my body. So that gets rubato. H2. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe because this, it's an H1. So maybe it's loading without it. Well, let's just put this on here and see it. Oops. Copy. Let's get rid of this. Now let's just see if that does anything. Okay, no unintended consequences. Except for that. So I probably shouldn't put it here. Let's do H2 and H1. How's that? I'm gonna test. This is just a test. Teat? No. Test. Push this. Let's see. So let's see if this will reduce that cumulative layout shift for this. Okay, test 2 done. Okay, we still got our 99. And we still got our cumulative layout shift, so honestly, I think this is as good as it gets. And I should just be happy I got that. I'm pretty happy with the rest of these. I got this down to 0. Yeah, everything's pretty good. We're passing everything. It's just these two are killing me. I try to do everything right, but for some reason the H2 here is the largest contentful paint. So there. So what I'll do is I'm going to screenshot this with I think it's Shift Windows and S, and whoops, I want to see. There we go. I want to grab all this. So Control Shift Windows S. We'll click on the screen. Shift Windows S. I'm going to take all this. I'm going to save this as a screenshot, so I'm going to email it to them later. Westside Lighthouse scores. Okay, and then we do our page speed insight, which is 100. That I'm proud of. And this is going to be Westside page speed scores. So not bad. So we got a perfect on our Google page speed scores for mobile, and you know we don't have a lot for them to really flag us on. So I'm pretty happy with that. At least I got 100 there. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. And I got a near perfect score down here. Damn it! I am so irritated that I can't fix this, no matter how hard I try. But this is it. This is a fully optimized website now. You saw the scores we had before, and usually when I do this, my Google page speed scores start at like in the 60s, but we started at 98, which was because that's what I was already using, the lazy loading attribute, so that wasn't one of the things that they always knock off. And I already took off jQuery, and I took out the Google Font CDN. So a lot of those, just by fixing those, and optimizing your images and resizing them and doing your height attributes and stuff, that takes up a lot of this actually. So you can get a pretty good score just by doing those simple ones. And then if you really are feeling gung-ho, then you can go for gold and go for that 100, that shiny 100. And then check your page speeds. And what I want to do now is I want to use giftofspeed.com, and I'm going to check this. So I got this here, 100. Now I'm going to check here. We're San Francisco. Well, we're closer. We're on the West Coast, so that's the next West Coast server. So we're going to use this and optimize even further. So we can actually find out. So we got an 82 on here, according to them. So when we go down here, we can see what is our slowest resources. And right now, this circuit remove background, this is pretty gosh darn big. So let's remove that. Let's figure out what to do with that. So what is this one? Circuit remove background. Okay, this is gigantic. But we need that. Has these been condensed? 1920, so that's 97, so that makes sense. Let me compress this and see. Oh yeah, see, these weren't even compressed. Oh no, they were. I guess I gotta make it smaller. Because it's a resource that it has to load. Let's drop this down to 1200. Maintain aspect ratio, save. Okay, that gets us down to 272. That's a lot better. So then what I want to do, so if that's the case, if I had to make that smaller, because that's this section, I think it gets right. Where's it at? I thought I thought it comes up. Did I take it off? Okay, so it's showing up. It's right here. Oh, it's... What are you doing? Oh my. That's why. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is going to be 1024. Oh no, never mind. We're going up here. How did that? Coming up. There we go. Reviews. Yeah, how did this get 9420 on it? So we're going to remove this sucker. And we're just going to make it its initial. Let's remove this. Because see, that's what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. So, what is its initial height and width? I think I gotta refresh. Okay, 1200 by 800. So this should be 1200 by... Well, no, because this is... Yeah. wrong one. This one. What the hell is that? Oh, that's because I deleted it with. I'm stupid. So I do that. I think I need to set an explicit width and height on this thing. Does that fix it? Well, I guess since I'm not let's see. Portfolio. I'm thinking about how I want to do this. I think I have to set it. I have to set a width higher. Okay, so if this is 1024, right? $1,900. Oh, maybe that's what I do. It's 1,200. And once we get to a certain size, it's kind of I think I'll have a better time setting this as a background image. Okay. Yeah, just when you think you're done with a website. Okay, so this is fine. That's fine. It's just when I get to 1900, I think we lose fine. So 1900. Let's try this. Do our circuit remove background. Wait a minute. Son of a bitch. Okay, oh thank God. I thought I was recording the wrong screen, and I was recording. Okay, I just want to make sure, because I don't see the screen. I don't see the little white box. Okay, God, it is so late. It's so late. You know what? It happens to you once, where you think you're recording and you're not. And you find it, and you figure out that you lost 10 minutes of your life because you're stupid. It haunts you in the back of your mind that you're going to continue to make that mistake. Okay, as long as I'm not. Okay, relax. Life is good. Life is easy. So when we do that, we get a better result, but it's good on top. That means I gotta bring up the portfolio. And that's better. I accept you as you are. Because Except I think I want these line heights to be higher. Where are y'all grabbing your line heights? Standard P, 19 pixels. Yeah, we're changing that. 892. This is going to be under 64M. That's better. In fact, what are you? Again, huh? 2140. So I don't like that, they're too close together. So main reviews. Yeah, just spread them out a little more. Oh, that didn't work. Reviews card P. There it is. Found it. That's what I'm talking about. I guess I gotta do that for this. About content P. I just close these while I got the chance. Because those were based on the Barlow font, and we don't have Barlow no more. So now I gotta go through and change these, because obviously these are not as line heighty as Barlow. So cards, card P, 1024. Oh, 0, 0. There we go. Give y'all some space to breathe. Okay, so now that we got that background image, now I don't have to worry about lazy loading it because it's on desktop, and desktop is totally cool. So if we save that, optimized image. So we optimize that resource. What else are we getting here? Symbol 4 SVG, why are you so big? Because it's being loaded so many times. And Lights HD PNG is the other big one. And if I minimize my JS files, so let's go back, FAQ. So let's take these, minify the suckers. And our app.js. Okay. Minify.js. So you push that. And once you push that, I'm going to unminify it because I want to be able to look at it next time. So Save. Published. Now let's see what you have to say. Let's see if they are happy with that image now. Maybe we get a little better score. 88. I guess that's better. Was it 82 last time? I don't know. Yeah, see, this thing got down from 0.7 to 0.3, so that's cool. Landing's 0.1. And now we got these, we got minified. If we minify my HTML, the lazy loading doesn't work, so we can't do that. And I can't avoid that. So really I think I've done as much as I can. So let's see if, hey, maybe minifying the JS and making that image smaller, maybe that brings us back up to 100. Let's see if I get my redemption. Nope, that didn't matter. But it was worth a shot. Maybe if I do WebP pictures, that will get better. We'll find out. But for the meantime, I think we're done optimizing. I mean, honestly, we got this thing as good as it gets. So these work. Oh, what's happening here? I can't hover over this. See it? Okay, when I click it, it works. But they don't hover. Wait. That does. That doesn't. Aha. Is it being blocked? Clearance none. Let's see what that does. Very interesting. What the heck is happening? Let's go to buttons. This is strange. Why are you not working? This is clearly okay. Portfolio's triangles. All right, here we go. Oh, wrong page. Portfolio and styles. Duh. Okay, now we got them back. Yeah, that pointer event's none. So if like we saw, this triangle graphic was covering this, right? When you do pointer events none, it basically means the mouse ignores it. They're not friends anymore. So okay, we got that. So I think we're good. This is the optimization video, and I think we've thoroughly optimized this. I think this is too busy though, so we're gonna go here. I need to make this more opaque. But I can't do that unless I gotta make a new one. Gosh darn it. I mean, the video's basically over, so if you guys don't want to watch me do this stuff, that's fine. I gotta make it opaque. Because if I try to make it opaque in CSS, it'll make the whole section opaque because I'm touching the background image. So if you try to make the background or make that section opaque, it'll make the whole thing opaque. So I gotta grab this and I gotta set its opacity. Let's try 52%. Export opaque. Export. So now when I go to what was it, 1900 that I did the back? No. For views, it was 1900 that I did the background. So we're just going to do opaque. The hell is this? This looks awful. Do that. Doesn't even look like the same image. Okay, so I have an option now. So what we do, forget this, I'm not lazy loading it because it's on desktop, so who cares? It's got plenty of room to load that on for bandwidth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a pseudo element as the background. So remove this. Not OP, I don't want that, it's terrible. And actually I gotta delete that out of here. So with 100% height, okay, top left. There we go. That's better. Where's that? What is this? Is this the image still? Oh, that's on 1900, and I'm on under 18, so I think I want this to happen sooner. I think on, let's say 1700 pixels. Oh, no, I want after. I already have it before, z index -1. And that's the gradient. That's why this was a gradient on there and not an image. Got it. Okay, so I needed to do an after. put the Z index under. Now I got to remove that image. What is it called? Background. Looks like it's pulling it from here. This isn't specific enough. Oh. So I think this is one of those instances where I need an important to override. That means on 1700 portfolio comes on top. Not contain, I want cover. So it covers the whole section. Okay, got it. And then I want to change this is where I can change the opacity of the image to 0.6. 0.3. There we go. Now it's not as harsh. It's not as in your face. It's more subtle. That's what I want. And that's better. Okay. So that's that. Is this off? What's the Figma? Okay, yeah, there's supposed to be that gap. Cool. Okay, so I think that's it for the optimization video. We got it as good as we can get it, and I think we're done now. So the only other thing, so we let's see. So I think I'm done. I already did my browser prefixes. I used that. Now next, we got to make sure our links work. So I use Dr. Link Check. And it'll scan my whole website and let me know if I forgot a link somewhere, if there's a dead link. Because if you have any 404s on your site, Google will penalize you for it. They want complete websites with no problems. So great, we have no 404s, so we're cool. Now let's do an HTML validation. Make sure HTML validates and is good. Okay, we got an SVG with duplicate IDs. Let's take this. And we're going to replace it with a space. Or actually, let's take the whole ID and replace it with a space. Duplicate ID, first occurrence. Okay, so that was it. Oh, and then my app.js. I need to redo the minimization. Okay, so removed duplicate ID from SVGs. Alright, undo and save, undo and save. That's good. So we get our fav icons, and now we, oh shoot, I gotta go through. So if I'm gonna do my sitemap, I have to copy this. So about, I have to remove the portfolio page, add our links, contact, add our links, portfolio. Alright, so I had to add those. Those should be good. Added footer links. And did I remove it from the navigation? Yes, I did. Okay, and testimonials. Okay, so we don't have the testimonials page either. Is that the case for up here too? Did we remove? Okay, removed all of them, so that's good. And now what I'm going to do, sitemap generator, and I like to use this one. So you need sitemap. You got to put that in you got to send that to Google Console. So here's where you generate your sitemap. xml-sitemaps.com. That's what I use. Use sitemap details, download your sitemap. So we got our site here. And what you do is you open up your folder, you go to your root directory, and you drop it in there. Rename, remove that to just sitemap. Alright, so we got that. Now, I think that's it. Add sitemap. And then, just when you think you're done, schema, local business schema markup. Oh, this is all the ratings and stuff. Oh, now I gotta delete the ratings. That's an old one, so let's open up a new window. I think this is one of them. So go to index. I got it right here. So we're gonna take this, and there's schema markup generators out there. So this one is for a local business schema markup, and this is great stuff to help Google understand who you are. I'm going to get rid of all this. So name, Westside Electrical, local business schema. Oh, well, dang it, now that looks stupid. Well, I guess I gotta hurry up and get another page for him. I guess no phone number on the footer. What the hell? I guess I didn't have it in the contact. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, how do they want the phone number? Oh, they want it like that. Okay. And then copy and paste this. And let's use this image. Why not? Take that, put that in the image. It doesn't have an address. I'm gonna have to get that from. Opening hours, let's see what our Google has to say. Open 24 hours. Open 24 hours. There you go. I think I can delete these. Schema, telephone image. Or yeah, maybe this is your logo. I'm gonna do a logo. Oh, whoops. I want the actual website. I can load the actual server image. Well, this is how it's going to load, so it's not going to look good. Gosh darn it. I guess we'll just, yeah, that's what we'll keep that there for now. Westside Electrical. And let's see if this validates, because I removed the address. Zero errors. I'll take it. Cool. Okay, so that compiles. That fancy word. Okay, so we got our schema markup now, so that makes Google easier to find us and know exactly what we are. Oh, gotta fix this. Westside Electrical. So let's just check our other pages titles. Make sure I didn't, fix those too. I did. Okay, got all of them. Extra space for no reason. Electrician Island would be. Okay, I think that's it. Now all that's left is to do Google Analytics and the Search Console. So I think that's it now. We did it. So in our light mode and our dark mode. I'm pretty proud of this website actually, gosh darn it, I'm proud. Wait a minute. Why can't I click on this now? You're covering them. Okay, so at 8:33, again, just when you think you're done, the code tells you no. That's why you always do QA check. Always check your code. I think this needs to be body.dark mode. Wrong one. There we go. Okay, so now when I do this, okay, now we're good. Fix the VQ blockage. Doing a final check around. Alright, and yeah, last night I did a 404 page. So if we do reviews, I did a custom 404 page, and it's just the same text and stuff, except I think I got to import that font. Comfort. I'm just gonna Google Fonts. And I'll just take you guys, light and regular. I don't know which one to use. Well, let's just see which one do I use. Okay, don't use a font weight in here, so I can just use regular. Okay, so I'm going to take this. And what's neat is in Netlify, if you make an HTML file that's 404.html, they will load that instead of their 404. I'm going to put this in here. I don't need to import it anymore. Family Comfortia. So that should work now. And I was working on that 404 last night, just because I couldn't record myself and work on the optimizations. So I worked on this, and I figured I don't need to show this. I'm literally just copying and pasting code from my other site. You know, I put these guys in here, and I made them do their thing. I made this thing do its thing. So I'm just copying and pasting code. So I didn't feel like I needed to share it. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's how it looks. So yeah, custom 404 page. You do HTML. You just do 404 to HTML and do it how you style up the page like you normally would any other page on your site. And that's it. You just load. You put the 404 in your root directory with your index.html, and it pulls it from there. So you have a custom 404 page now, and now you're all fancy. So with that, I think I'm done. What I do want to do is, I'm thinking when I hover over this, I want the pseudo to do a flip and then turn white. And then I want to do the for all my buttons on hover. And then when you hover over these guys down here, oh god, oh my. This will not do. you know how I'm going to fix it. I'm not going to record that. I don't need to show you guys how I do that. Alright, everything else is done. So I'm just going to do an enhancement video where I make these custom underlines. And that'll be a short one. I'll just do the little enhancements video to make these things flip, right? And that'll be fun. So I'm gonna cut this video, and I'm gonna fix that damn thing down there because this should be really opaque, but it's not. So, well, thanks for watching, and hopefully you were not as frustrated as I was along the way doing this. Sorry for the kids in the background, but that's the life. You know, I'm not some single YouTube sensation. I got a family. I got people that depend on me, and you know, sometimes my two worlds collide, and that's all right. Wouldn't have it any other way. So, hope that's all right with you guys. I wasn't too distracting. Welcome to my life, and I hope this helped. So, thanks for watching.